Hello everybody and welcome to No Guns Life episode 18, season 2, episode 6, whatever we're on, anime review. Lot better episode this week than last week. Again, it's sort of like a weird one-off job thing, except this one seems to factor into the story just a little bit more, which is good because, you know, it's quite interesting, the world and everything. And it seems like from the ending, we're going to learn a little bit more backstory next week, which is also really good. But let's not dilly-dally, let's just get straight into it. In this, I messed up my intro, that's completely fine. Let's get into the episode, see how everything went down, and do this. The episode begins with another guy with a weird head, that's how I'm going to choose to say it, burning a picture of Juzo, or what appears to be Juzo. In hindsight, don't actually think it is Juzo, but it could be, you know. And then he says, "It's time to settle things, partner." And I'm like, did Juzo have a partner? I don't remember that, did he? Tetsuro, turns out, I assume they're talking about Tetsuro here, ran away from the EMS. He's home now, by the way. And Tetsuro basically tells Juzo Spitsbergen fixed his voice and everything, and, you know, good stuff there. Juzo apologizes for putting them all in danger. What a nice guy, him and Chris and everything. And thanks, Tetsuro, for saving Chris. Of course, we know Tetsuro only got all that done because he made that deal, and that's not, you know, that's not good. We don't want Tetsuro doing bad things. That's basically where I'm at. And then after that, some woman shows up, and I was like, who the hell are you? Whenever someone shows up, I'm like, do I know you? I can't remember. But this one, don't think so. I think she was a new character. And she's got a job for Mr. Juzo Inui, and I guess Tetsuro can help as well. This mysterious woman is called Emma, and she's got a job, as I said. So she's close to someone similar to Juzo's gunhead, another full body, what are they called, overextend. Tetsuro's shocked at her head scars. That's a hard thing to say. So that's a thing also. First I thought there was going to be some plot relevance there, but no, it's just he was shocked because they were scars, I guess. Job is find her husband. So basically then she gives us her life story. She had a fiance who died in the war and everything, and she was gonna kill herself because grief and all that. But then husband's best friend in the war called Edmund stopped her from killing herself. Then they fell in love and they got together and everything. Very nice there. Good stuff. They were in a bomb unit in the war, so he lost all his body, Edmund, so that's why he's super extended now. And the other guy died. I forgot his name, didn't write it down. And Juzo, while listening to the story, is blushing like a little schoolgirl. He's like, I can't deal with these lovey-dovey stories, man. Look at me. Look how I've got. And I'm just like, you okay, Juzo? Are you okay? You look kind of weird. But then basically, Edmund's been acting kind of weird recently, you know. And then he got a new extension for his arm. And then he said he's got something important to do and that he'll be back when it's over. Which, yeah, that's very serial killer-esque, isn't it? I mean, that's not exactly what I meant, but it's like, if that's not the man's hiding something, I don't know what is. So basically, go find him, please. Juzo brings Tetsuro with him because, hey, not leaving Tetsuro without a guard anymore, that's insane. They go to use, but then as they're leaving, Tetsuro remembers what he's got to do, goes to use Harmony on him, but then Juzo's like, why are you just standing there? Come on. And then, you know, basically makes the choice for him to not do it, for right now anyway. This lady, who I guess is like the information bureau or something, she can't get any information on the man because his record is restricted. And then she thinks Juzo might be illegal because she doesn't have anything on him either. She's like, I don't see you in the database, what the hell gives? So then he shows his ID, which is just a barcode on his arm. Like, that seems really convenient. Like, imagine instead of having to carry around like your passport, it's just, it's imprinted into your arm. It's like, beep. That would be kind of helpful. Of course, if you lose your arm, it will be a bit less helpful. But what are you more likely to lose, a passport or your arm, you know? Seems kind of helpful. They should look into that. Come on, governments, do it. She didn't know about Edmund, and that's an important thing they know, because she also didn't know about Juzo, meaning that both of their files are restricted, meaning that the government is trying to hide both of them, meaning that Edmund might be what is it he said? They're birds of a feather and all that. And what do birds of a feather do? They flock together. Yes, I'm familiar with the phrase. To Mary now, she's got no money, so she needs a rich customer ASAP. Who's that on the floor? Oh, it's Edmund, just chilling. He's broken down on the floor. That's not good. The other two didn't find much else information. They return home. Edmund is loud, reminding not Juzo, the other one, Tetsuro, of Colt. So then he runs in and it's like, oh, he's thanking Mary for fixing him up and everything. Good stuff there. And then he sees Juzo and is like, I don't want to blow up this house, so we're going to go over there and have a chat, okay? And Juzo's like, sure, I guess. Let's go do that then. And that's basically the end of Mary's appearance this episode. She didn't do much else. But hey, we found Edmund, so that's achievement, guys. They get some kids to clear out of the nearby area by giving them some money. That's how it works, basically. You give them money, kids will pretty damn sure clear out. They talk for a bit, and there's a bit of disconnect. Like, he's talking about something, Juzo doesn't quite get it. It's like, they're not quite making sense. He attacks Juzo, and it's a pretty cool fight and everything. So good stuff there. What I thought then is, like, he thought he was doinking Emma, because he was like, you stay away from my Emma. And Juzo was like, what the hell are you talking about, my dude? Calls him partner, and again, Juzo just confused, like, I'm not your partner, man. I'm just Juzo. What are you talking about? Emma shows up at Tetsuro and Mary, and Tetsuro tells her that, hey, they found him and everything, and she says, sorry, please forgive me. I was like, oh my god, she's going to knock out Tetsuro. Not quite how it went down. He thinks, this is Edmund now, the sky laser that Juzo let off a little bit ago, he thinks that was a message straight to him, Edmund, that he's always going to be hunting him down and everything. So he thought he's got to go deal with it. In reality, Sky Laser had nothing to do with Edmund, and Juzo doesn't even know he's a person. So you know, there's that. And he's got like electric needles that he punches into him and everything. He's going to electrocute him. Oh no, Juzo's in trouble. A kid comes back. That's also not good. And so the kid is now also in danger, but Edmund can't quite see. And then there's a big old lightning strike about to fry everybody, which, let's not be doing that. Frying, not good. I mean, frying is good, but fry food, not people. Edmund didn't kill Juzo, which is good, or the kid. Juzo threw the kid, to Edmund. So Edmund was like, hang on a minute, he's not a bad guy. I'm not going to kill him. We then learn Edmund's partner was 5, which isn't Juzo. Juzo's like, what, 12, 13? I've forgotten off the top of my head. And then obviously we know 7 from the other lady as well, from before. Emma wanted them to meet. She knew he was after a gunhead from the newspaper articles that the matey boy had just left strewn about. So, you know, as you do. Then it turns out, kind of weird, Edmund is actually Theodore, and Theodore was the original husband, by the way, the one that she thought died. And then there's talk about how he kisses her scar when they shag, and I'm like, there's people around, you know? Tetsuro's right there, there's a child about, you can't be telling this story. And then they get all lovey-dovey and everything. Basically, the reason he was hiding himself as Edmund was to change he had to change his identity, so he was hiding from 5, because he reckons that 5 is still out to get him. Juzo, though, he knows of 5. Juzo's already killed 5 6 years ago, and that's where the episode ended. So I guess next week we're going to learn why he was the teammate killer or whatever. We're going to see him kill all his teammates. Whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, and whether he had any reason, whether he went berserk. That's, I think, where we're going to go next week. So that should be exciting. This episode was fine, but like, I'm curious to get back to the greater, I was going to say the greater good then, the greater plot, greater world and everything. Because we've had a couple episodes where sort of side story-esque, ain't they? But anyway, that was the end of the episode. Let's get to what was my favourite bit. What was it? Who knows? So my favourite part of the episode was quite simple, really. It's just the fight. The fight with Edmund / Theodore not really getting... He's got the complete wrong idea, so he's just punching at Juzo, and Juzo's like, whoa man, chill, I'm not here to fight you, what are you doing? I thought that was quite good, just the way he was like, oh, you'll never take me alive, and Juzo's like, I don't want you, man, chill. I thought that was quite good. It was very funny, I thought. Anyway, yeah, this episode was pretty solid. A good return to form after last week's episode. Last week's episode definitely seemed just like a blip on the radar, which is good. But yeah, very curious to see where we go next week. I think we're getting like flashbacky next week. At some point, I hope we get the fight that's in the ending, like the Juzo and 7 fight. If they don't give us that, that'll be a bit naff. But hey, I believe they'll give us that. So that is where we're at. Anyway, guys, Thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing for more reviews and stuff. That would help me out a lot. I will see you next week for another episode of this. Take care, and bye guys.